Let's find out if this sealed Furby wakes up after 28 years. I'm so excited to finally open one of my Christmas presents with you. I got one of the original Furbies from 1998. I believe this Furby was named Skunky, or the color was described as Skunky. For those of you who aren't familiar with Furby, it came out in 1998. It hit the world by storm. They sold almost 2 million of these in 1998, and by 1999, 14 million had sold. I never had one as a kid, so making up for lost times with this one. When you first get a Furby, they start out speaking mostly Furbish, but allegedly the more you interacted with them, the more English they would learn. I can't tell if this was already opened or not. It looks like it might have already been opened at one point. I'm curious if this Furby's going to speak Furbish or English out of the box. There was a lot of controversy over these Furbies because there isn't an off button, and so people were paranoid that Furby was always listening. Furby was even banned from the National Security Agency because people thought it was such a threat. But it's definitely been probably a couple decades since this Furby has seen the light of day, so let's bring this Furby back to life after 28 years. Okay, so it looks like this Furby actually might never have been taken out of the box, which is even more exciting. I'm having a hard time getting it out, so I'm going to try opening it from the bottom to see what's happening down here as well. This was definitely never taken out of the box before. It came with an instruction manual. It says hide and seek. Your Furby can sense changes in light. Furby can tell when it gets dark and when it gets light. If you walk or run with Furby through areas where it is light and dark, such as going inside from outside, Furby may think you want to play hide and seek. If this happens, Furby will become quiet and hide. If you want to play with Furby when Furby does this, simply turn him upside down to end the game. Furby will say, "Me done." Then Furby will be ready to play again. So didn't know that was a feature. Quick start, Furby instructions. Also came with a Furbish to English dictionary. We've got some phrases like I may, alo, ate, bu, da, due, dumo, lulu, mela, wa. There's all these different phrases and words. For example, if Furby's flirting, he may say, ka tulu meta, I see you. Or when Furby's very hungry, he may say, wa, hai kami me atiwa, hey, I'm very hungry. I thought Furby was a girl, but I guess Furby's a guy. Or maybe Furby doesn't have pronouns. According to the instruction book, it's Furby's a guy. Alright, so I need to undo Furby from the bottom. And just make sure you get a nice up-close look at the packaging. I do not miss packaging from the 90s and 2000s. Okay. They did not make these easy. Although, do miss the quality of toys from the 90s and 2000s. They don't make them like they used to. This retails from anywhere from about $50 to $200 on eBay. The ones that are in like mint condition and are not all beat up like mine go for up to $200. Okay, now let's see if he will come out. Oh wow, they also have his feet attached to the bottom, to the base, with some plastic ties. It does require a screwdriver to open the battery pack. Furby requires 4 AA batteries. Turn the Furby upside down. Open my battery door, insert 4 batteries. Okay. Guys, I'm so nervous. I feel like it's going to work. It's been in this packaging for almost 30 years, untouched. I feel like this thing has got to turn on. I assume. Oh, these go. Please close the battery compartment. Okay. While holding the upside down, put your finger in my mouth and hold my tongue switch. Okay. While holding my tongue switch, please press my reset button. Well, he looks creepy. So far, he's not turned on. We're gonna try this again. Okay, he's still not turning on. I'm losing faith. We're gonna open the battery pack to make sure I install these batteries correctly. Okay, so the batteries look like they were in there properly. I'm going to get a pen to hold the reset button. Maybe the screwdriver is not the right type of tip. This is also loose on the bottom, this battery pack. I don't know if you can see. It keeps coming out. I don't know if that is affecting anything. Now that I'm looking, like the more I stare at him with his eyes open like this, with his dead eyes staring, like he does look kind of creepy. I can see this creeping little kids out in the 90s. Alright, let's open the instructions and see. Hi, I'm Furby. I'm so happy you adopted me. I come from a magical place in the clouds. You can learn all about my home from the story of how I got here. You can also learn more about me on my very own website, www.furby.com. I'm curious. I'm going to just see if this website still exists. No, this site can't be reached. I'm so happy you brought me home. I feel great. Please take me everywhere you go. I love to play. The more you play with me, the more amazing things I will do. The more time you spend with me, the sooner I will be able to speak your language. And if you introduce me to other Furbies, I will be able to play with them too. Helpful tip. Furby is a state-of-the-art electromechanical robotic toy. The mechanical sound you hear when Furby moves is normal. Wow. I'm really bummed. I want this to turn on. Is there troubleshooting? Guys, Furby can do a lot. There's a lot of, all these pages are different things you can do. I forgot that Furby can talk to other Furbies. You can teach Furby tricks, you can play hide and seek. Furby can sleep, you can ask Furby questions. Looks like you could feed Furby a spoon in a bottle, not included. 90-day limited warranty. Well, considering it's a 90-day limited warranty, maybe 28 years is just too long for this guy to work. One last thing I'm going to try, I'm going to take these batteries out and make sure these batteries work in another product and make sure it's not actually my batteries that are busted. Update, I did go check the batteries in a remote I found. The batteries worked, so I tried it again. I tried new batteries from the battery set. Unfortunately, this Furby's old, he's tired, he just doesn't want to wake up. We were not successful in waking up our 28-year-old Furby. I'm a little tempted to go on eBay to snag a second one just to see. Maybe I'll get lucky the next time around, but I'll still display this guy. I might get him a little display case, or I'll just put him back in the original packaging. What do you guys think? Do you think I should try getting a second Furby on eBay or just accept defeat? Let me know in the comments.